Liverpool going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I played in a fair few derbies, Peter, and in my time, derbies were derbies.
I had a feeling you might say something like that, Jim.
Well, for this one, while I'm not expecting a fully fledged derby, it will be very combative, very competitive at least. It can't be anything else.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to all of that, especially the way he just dictates where he wants his teammates to be positioned. Just always seems to have that picture, and when it comes to passing, he pretty much just leaves that to everyone else.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Bernardo Silva. Stones. Nico Gonzalez. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Semenyo. Some front-footed pressing going on here.
Oh, great feat, that.
Semenyo proves just a little bit too strong. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. And that has been cleared. And he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
What a throw in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Bernardo Silva over to the right flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
McAllister. Neither side yet able to find the net. Driving on and making good progress. Reinders. Szoboszlai. Now it's Isak. It's a really well-measured ball. Ake calmly anticipates. Stones. Now Semenyo.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Kekej did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passing is crisp and sharp. Frimpong cuts out the pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Bernardo Silva. Gravenberg with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Stones. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that's an excellent interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Savinho, and they've got a throw. Can he get it through? McAllister, Szoboszlai, and it's Reinders. Bernardo Silva, it's a searching pass. It's out for a goal kick. Konate. Salah. Good, strong midfield running here. He leaps for it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Nico Gonzalez. And it's Reinders. Now it's Foden. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. McAllister powering forward here. Szoboszlai. There he goes. Szoboszlai! There was plenty of power on that. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Szoboszlai. Semenyo. And it's Bernardo Silva. And Savinho. Bernardo Silva. And Savinho. Now it's Foden. And the through ball. Shot could be on. And the shot! He's scored! And we have liftoff! That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Time.
So the first goal shoots! And this could be the final action of the first half. Isak trying to keep this in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Here comes the cross. Impressive jump. That needed to be better, and that's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Today, please watch the screen.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
So, into the second half.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's picked out the run. Lewis receives it in a good position here. McAllister. Gakpo. McAllister. And it's McAllister. Kirkesh. Gakpo. Now it's Szoboszlai. He is just caressing the ball. Bernardo Silva. Now who's going to be first to this? Ake. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Reinders. Now it's Semenyo. Kirkesh gets across and deals with it. And it's Bernardo Silva, spread it left. Savinho has it in a wide position. Oh, sweet feet. Konate, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Liverpool still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Szoboszlai, 60 minutes played. Salah. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their...
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Nico Gonzalez. This is a promising build-up. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Semenyo, and it's Lewis. Always onto this. Big chance! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Reinders. And here's Foden. Great vision. Kirkesh. Now it's Isak. Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Shot a goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Haaland to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Now it's Haaland. And it's Reinders. That's going wide left. Savinho. Lovely bit of skill. Frimpong wins the duel this time. Bernardo Silva. Soboslai gets a foot in here. Salah. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Substitutions taking place.
Bernardo Silva. And here's Marmoush.
Marmoush really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Isak. Now it's Gakpo. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Coming on the field is number
Ruben
22,
Dias.
Ekitike.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Now it's Savinho. And here's Marmoush. And here's Haaland. He's having a pop! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that is well cleared. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gravenberg proves too strong.
4 added minutes has
That's
been
destined
indicated.
for the flank. Strong running down that left flank. Tries to play it through. That has been cut short. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Well read, nice interception. Bernardo Silva. And that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Thoughts on what we've just seen? So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling around us here.
No, these teams only know one way to play each other.
It is a true heavyweight clash. So straight into the action. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's on it. Can he get away? Played in with purpose. Alisson claims it. Safe hands.
Manchester definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Reinders. Played out wide. Ake. And now the breakaway. Salah. Ruben Dias. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in line. OK, he can be quite conservative, and he won't wow you with inch-perfect, long-range passes, but he's incredibly solid.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lewis. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. Isak. Isak! And he has kept it out somehow.
Isak really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Lewis. Swung over. Gravenberg did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nico Gonzalez. Foden. Spread it left. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Savinho receives it in a wide position. And a chance! Off the post! Worth a try, but not this time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Konate. Frimpong. Gravenberg. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's having a shot! He's scored! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Ake. Gravenberg spots it and intercepts. And it's Soboslai. And here's Isak. Soboslai stood up well to him there. Ruben Dias. It's a pretty loose pass. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Liverpool certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now this could be a chance. Kerkez. Gravenberg. Half-time getting close now. Mohamed Salah finding himself in space. And he lines up a cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Szoboszlai. He's going for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Nico Gonzalez. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ake. And Savinho. Reinders is onto this. Pinches it off him.
1 minute added time.
Gravenberg. Bernardo Silva. And here's Ake.
He'd be disappointed with that.
And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Players, everyone.
Liverpool currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back underway then. Big chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Savinho has found the net here, of course. Gravenberg. Stones makes the interception. Semenyo. Bernardo Silva. Now Ruben Dias. He's looking wide. And he's managed to get free. He was under real pressure there. Szoboszlai.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Space for him to turn and look. He's found a way through. Good ball, good take. That is lovely. Gravenberg defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he will. Oh, shooting chance!
Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's having a go! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Bernardo Silva. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Liverpool are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
McAllister. Now it's Isak. Stones. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Foden. Now Semenyo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Bernardo Silva. Can he get it through? Look at the space here. Now there's a fine, real chance! And no mistake. And this is getting better and better. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Substitution.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Salah. Szoboszlai. He's having a hit! Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Ruben Dias. Nico Gonzalez. And Guardiol. Savinho. Here's Haaland. And here's Marmoush. Well-timed, excellent interception. McAllister. And here's Isak. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. That is good strength. And the shot! And how did he not put that away?
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Isak! No, not the best of headers.
Isak really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure. Liverpool have more than played their part in this game. Based on the second half display, they deserve to get something from it.
Not the most accurate pass. McAllister. That has been slung wide. Nice bit of skill. Goes for goal! No, he's missed it. Deftly out wide. And it's McAllister. Kerkez gets into a good position.
Added time.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And this is Marmoush. Gravenberg getting forward. And they can counter here. And it's made its way to him. Chance, surely! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's that, the end. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling around us here.
No, these teams only know one way to play each other.
It is a true heavyweight clash. So straight into the action. He's having a pop! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that has been cleared. That's going across goal. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super big chance! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Bernardo Silva. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is it...
And he shoots! They've scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Foden. Semenyo has it in a wide position. Semenyo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
That's a cute ball. And they've got rid. Bernardo Silva.
Mohamed Salah clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he's managed to get free. Crosses it in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Frimpong. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Reinders. Now it's Savinho. Can he get it through? Oh, it's come loose. Ake. He's in plenty of space here. Frimpong. For Szoboszlai. Now it's Isak. Now it's Isak. That's good play. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Reinders. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Ake. And it's Salah. And it's made its way to him. And another try! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gravenberg. He's in a great position here. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Spread out to the left.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not a hint of offside here. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Ake gets over and intercepts. And here's Reinders. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Konate. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Liverpool go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Liverpool really need to bring up their intensity.
He's having a shot! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And Bernardo Silva! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 20, Bernardo Silva.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Played through into space. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Konate. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's picked his way through. And that's aimed into the middle. Alisson claims it. Safe hands. Played out to the left flank. Front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Savinho. Now it's Reinders. Savinho in acres of space out wide. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Frimpong. Gravenberg. Kerkez. Now it's Isak. Spread it left. Oh, that's delightful. Lovely bit of skill. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Punched away. And claimed it back swiftly. Bernardo Silva did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bernardo Silva does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, just skips past his man. Szoboszlai. And it's McAllister. And that has put paid to that. Opts for safety. He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Has a look and plays it forward. He's on it, can he get away? Savinho, Marmouche, he's being urged to shoot. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ake, he's a sharp little ball here. Can he latch on to this? Gravenberg, Szoboszlai, Kerkez, for Szoboszlai, Gakpo, tries to pass it through, played into the box, Bernardo Silva attempts a clearance. Stones.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Haaland. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Savinho. Chance! No, he didn't quite meet it right. McAllister. That has been slung wide. And it's Kirkes. And it's Soboslai. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Salah. Soboslai.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Savinho. Ake. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Marmouche, now it's Haaland. Semenyo receives it in a good position. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. So all eyes on a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk. And it's Frimpong. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Liverpool really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Isaac! He will be livid with himself. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this little guy, Rico Lewis, might not be tall in stature, Peter, but I love the way he's able to shift around the pitch now and adapt to different systems. Obviously, he began his career as a right-back, but...
Getting up there! Oh, it's come off the upright. He doesn't look too happy with that. Lewis. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Now it's Foden. Played through into space. Savinho in acres of space out wide. Frimpong. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Liverpool have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Now it's Foden. McAllister. Bernardo Silva did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bernardo Silva. And he's quick to get rid. That'll be a throw. Savinho has the space to scheme. And here's Bernardo Silva. Savinho! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Konate. And it's Frimpong. Now Salah. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's on it, can he get away? Lewis gets it clear. And they've got a throw. Frimpong. In towards the back stick. Cleared without hesitation. Nico Gonzalez. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. Konate cuts it out. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bernardo Silva. Can he get it through? That's the keeper's ball. Szoboszlai. And it's McAllister. And here's Isak. Now it's McAllister. Doesn't quite get there. Savinho. Reinders. Now it's Semenyo. That's a nicely shaped ball. Pass is just off target. Frimpong can clear it away. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Gravenberg. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And Frimpong. Gakpo. Now it's Isak. Oh, that's... He'll try from distance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Reinders tries to clear. Oh, this looks sharp. And now they can spring out of defence. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time. And a chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Liverpool have their third corner. Isak! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kerkesh.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Isak. He's going for goal! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Liverpool got as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be. So we reach the halfway point.
Liverpool really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. The second half is up and running.
Liverpool are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Savinho. Shifted it to the flank. Isak is onto this, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bernardo Silva. Szoboszlai. And it's McAllister. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This for the lead. Oh, no, he misses from the spot.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Bernardo Silva. Isaac being hunted in packs.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Good ball, good take. Lovely feet. He's free, he has got space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now this could be a chance. Oh, now he can run away with it. Chance, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Savinho is offering a right smile there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Szoboszlai is there and he can get that clear. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mohamed Salah, and here's Gakpo. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Gonzalez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Looking for the run. Foden. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Savinho. He's got away. He's having a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Savinho. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He can run onto that. Tries to get it clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Ruben Dias. Stones. And it's Gonzalez. And Savinho. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Salah. Szoboszlai. Ambitious ball here. That's really well cleared. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, sweet feet.
Liverpool really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Savinho. And this is Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Now it's Savinho. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He shapes to shoot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A breakthrough! So late in the day! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Bernardo Silva.
So the first goal of the game.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Gonzalez. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.